Mom said he liked my glasses, and I said they're round, like the earrings, and like Earth. I try to match. I don't know how that works. And also my hat, you know, in case you didn't know what I was, I figured I'd advertise it. Hey, I'm a poet. I looked through for all of the poems that I've had accepted from this in the past season. I actually those read them all. So yes, sir. This first poem is from last year's Animal Tales, and it's titled Vintages, Tapestries, and Memories. You never live in the world as it is. Everything you ever see, it arrives to you at the speed of light. Feel the heat of the sun as it existed in 8 1/3 minutes ago. Or, remember throwing that ball to your cat? That happened longer ago than you think, for you even see these pets from nanoseconds ago. You only experience things as they were in a tapestry of past vintages. This must be why I can't believe that my cats, my loved ones, once filled with such life, are now gone. When I vividly remember her laying alongside my leg, purring, gently moving her back paw repeatedly over my hand, and then resting her leg on my wrist. I am positive I can still feel him jumping onto my bed, resting his paws on my shoulders, laying along my side and purring a peaceful symphony to my ear. You're right, I'd never live in the world as it is, when all I memorialize is my cats licking forks clean after we fed them, or how we play hide and seek with laser pen lights. And you'd hear the little the thumping and scattering of their paws. Or even when she would move her eyes just inches away from mine for her treats, right up till the end when death was at her door. I never saw him go blind or shut down. Maybe they may have lived if we didn't have to wait that interminably slow speed of light. Or if only we didn't wait to experience these past vintages of our loved ones instead. Right now. I don't know if these were in the issue or not, but I love to be able to share them. The next two poems, I try to show, I try, it's true, I do. The next two poems are from past Animal Tales, and the one that I read for this collection book, they actually are all going to be appearing in a book that a printer in India is printing of mine this summer called The Universe is in Your Hands. I've got a proof cover for it, but the book's not even out yet. It's got, you know, James Webb Telescope astronomy images and images from the United Nations on the cover, which is kind of cool. And 3 Animal Tale poems are going to be appearing in this book. This one was from 2022 Animal Tales, and it is titled Uniqueness Finds Love. Pacing inside my walls, I was trapped in this cage after hearing the news of one lonesome whale roaming the Pacific with a 52 hertz mating call. Discovered by naval researchers, this one whale pulled on the heartstrings of many generations because we all too painfully know of that loneliness and that desperation. Can anyone hear our pleas? Pandemics force us into isolation when future restrictions of its chance for connection. Days become years as we are forced into this separation, and we suddenly now connect with this one lonesome whale. So, in our new isolation, we sit at our little boxes, type questions into our internet corporate big brother, and realize that we're not alone. As most newspapers share, newspapers croon, and researchers search to no avail for that whale. Until they found audio records of our one singular sound in two places. There was another. Without finding the whale, they instead found hope that no matter who you are, no one is truly alone. This is not the whale in question, but this is a whale that appeared in the book with the poem. It was that I took in the Southern Ocean, which was double plus cool, so I get to share that with you guys. This next poem, which I said is also in the book that will be out this summer, was also in 2021, Animal Tales, is titled Española Lore. While docked at Española Island, an Ecuadorian local explained that though they were once almost extinct, sea lions here now flourish. But along every beach like this, one rules, whom we call the beach master. What a fun little tidbits, I thought, and then took time for a swim. But 20 yards away, hip deep in the Pacific, I looked to the beach and saw one sea lion testing the domain of the beach master until the beach master charged at the other and fled into the ocean straight toward me. But unlike an ocean current, no wave of panic washed over me. I knew they weren't after me, so all you do was just stay perfectly still and stare at them as they approached. They rushed closer. I didn't budge, as one fleeing sea lion brushed along my left, and the pursuing beach master brushed along my right. After a moment, I turned to see the one beach sea lion chase the other into the ocean until I could see them no more. Because beach onlookers and bushgoers were all worried about me in that large beast's path, but I knew I was okay. I learned not to infringe on others' lives or their cultures, and in this way, we can all learn, love, and flourish together. You guys, I know it's so hard to see, but I'm trying. These next three were accepted for 2019 Animal Tales. Well, I can't find the record of them, but I have the record, so I'm going to share these poems with you. I hope you enjoy them. This first one is titled On the Bridge. The captain invited us onto the bridge, and we cautiously walked and watched as a majestic view from the ship, searching for what was yet to be found. But, lucky us, crewmates saw it, the first humpback whale of the season. So the captain gently slowed the ship down just to try to glide alongside. And maybe the whale was as curious as we, because after a few minutes of gliding, 3 humpback whales came along beside, trying to learn what they might be hiding, what we might actually be hiding. Our intentions were pure, but maybe they knew that we would never be truly alike. So they blew from their blowhorns, curled their fins, and with a whisk of their tail, they turned the other way. Yes, it's true. We're not alike. They turned backwards as we moved ahead. But I think we both learned from each other, and we grew through our final goodbye. It was an honor to be on the bridge that day. I was honored he gave us that chance to commune with something so different from us that helps us in a way, makes us the same. Thank you. Thank you. This next one I love trying to imitate and do because it was so adorable watching. This is called Ocean's Call to Dive. The Gentoo penguins run down the mountain on the rocky edge overlooking the Southern Ocean. They get in a single file line at the edge. One jumps in, then another, then a dozen more. The last penguin in the line gets over to that edge after all the other penguins dove into the Southern Ocean. The last penguin steps back and forth on his feet in place, turns around, looks at the mountain, turns back to the water, rocks once, steps in place twice, looks back again, and then turns to the salt water and dives in. It was so cute watching these penguins. I swear it was so adorable just watching the penguins jumping into the Southern Ocean. It was really cool, but it was really fun. It really was. My last poem I'd like to share with you is something I believe I did at the Baha'i Faith Center, so Tom might know about this. This was from a show called Who, What, When, Where, Why. Who? British explorers, then others, looking for more ways to expand. What? They traveled farther than anyone and discovered a cold, remote land. Where? As far south as their ships could carry them. When? Maybe 2 centuries ago. Why? To discover new land to claim and more animals to slaughter for food and oil. In this unclaimed land, ships from different countries came. It's a bitter cold. Some died in their quest, but they thought they had found a natural resource. Giant whales were everywhere, so slaughter anything you can find. Get to the whaling ships and then extract their blubber and use that for oil. And then there were so many seals here, large animals that haven't learned to fear us yet. So, with impunity, dozens of species were almost completely decimated. What a treasure. Who? 12 countries, eventually more than 80, but I think some were just trying to jump in to stake their claims. What? They signed an agreement to make this one foreign continent exist for maybe research, but only peace. Where? At the southern pole, where days last half a year and nights give us the aurora australis. When? Just over half a century ago, when we realized we had to save what we almost destroyed and let it thrive. Why? Because when humans come to any new place, the first thing we bring is battle. So, if we promise to leave it alone, maybe peace can truly exist somewhere on planet Earth. Thank you. Thank you all so much.
Everybody likes to be on stage. Come on up now. We're going to take a group photograph just to prove this actually exists. That means you people over there, you people over there, you people up there. Come on up.